Good morning, church. This is Pastor Mike. I have been so encouraged this last week or two by seeing so many reminders online and everywhere that we are the church. The church isn't the place where we are. It isn't the building that we worship in. It isn't anything like that, but it is instead the people who gather together and worship God. And it had me thinking this last week about what the church really is and what it means. Now, for those of you who know or don't, church, really in Greek, it's the word ekklesia, which is a combination of a couple words, but together they mean the ones who are called out, those who have been called out. God has called each one of us out. Now, when I hear that idea, my first thought is a pro wrestler, somebody saying, I'm going to call you out. But that's not what God's done. Our calling out isn't something combative. It isn't God challenging us, but instead God inviting us, calling us out of the status quo, calling us out of that current that everyone else is in, the current that says you can do it yourself, you're more than capable, you'll be fine, you don't need anyone else. And instead, God calling us into a realization that we can't do it alone, that we need God and we need one another. So if these last couple weeks, I know they've been stressful. I know especially for parents at home, you've had your kids there and there hasn't been school, and you might be ready to pull your hair out and you might be saying, I can't do this alone. You're right, you can't. But thanks be to God that you don't have to do it alone. That God is with you to give you strength if you will ask, that your church family is there for you to pray with you and to give you support however you need. And if you're not a member of our church or any church, you are still supported, because just like with God, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is say, I need help. I can't do this on my own. And God is always ready to meet us where we are, to give us strength for another day, and to remind us that we have been called out for a purpose. So church, I love you. I hope today is a day of strength. Today is a day of purpose. And even if you're in your home all alone and you don't hear another human voice, I hope that today is a day where you can pour love into somebody else, however God has called you to do it. Until tomorrow, I love you, be safe and well, and remember, you are called by God.